Hi there, David from Webos here, and welcome to our Enriched News API tutorial. In this video, you'll learn how to quickly infuse machine-readable news data that's been enriched with NLP into your applications. You can sign up for a free trial at webos.io or reach out to consult with one of our experts. Let's start with a short overview of its main features. While crawling the top news and blog websites, Webhose collects articles and then extracts the content into structured data that is then deduplicated and enriched using NLP techniques. Advanced search filters and a pre-tuned search engine deliver instantly relevant results without having to build out the typical infrastructure. Each article is enriched with entities detected in the article. Entities are things that you can find in the real world. We detect 12 different types of entities like person, location, product, organization, and more. We also detect the sentiment for the overall article as well as per each entity mentioned. After analyzing the text, we automatically classify news articles into more than 1,300 categories to enable filtering for content with much simpler queries as well as for performing advanced analysis. Each article is automatically summarized in a few sentences. These sentences are determined to be the most important sentences of the article. You can also find similar articles to any article in our database by querying the similar API. And finally, you can use the labels of images contained inside news articles to filter based on text, objects, and people found within those images. Now let's dive deeper into how the API actually works. After signing up, you'll have access to the playground area, which helps you test the API, build queries, and review the results before integrating with your application. The playground includes a query builder with autocomplete that gives you suggestions for possible filters as you type. Alternatively, you can click on the Add Filter button to browse through the complete list of filters. You can filter for articles published from the past 1 to 30 days. Now let's try a simple query to get started. If we simply want to get the most popular news for a country, we could enter cite.country:US. Scrolling down, we can see article previews with featured metadata and NLP enrichments. The basic information includes the article image, headline, published date, author, country, and the domain name. Taking things further with NLP, we can see for each article multiple types of sentiment, such as whether the article is overall negative or positive, and whether it's written in an ironic or subjective tone. SiteRank contains the global Alexa ranking as well as the rankings broken down by country. Social interactions show how many times the article was shared, liked, or commented on. Article statistics include summaries like word count and how many comments and commentators were detected directly on the article page. The entities area displays a sample of the entities that were detected in the article. We can also see more information about each entity and its associated sentiment. In the categories list, we see some of the topics that were detected in the content. These previews are great for testing and research, but to see examples of the JSON structure that's returned by the API, click on the arrow button to expand its view. The JSON contains the site object, which includes all of the information about the domain where the article was published. The article object contains all of the content that was extracted, as well as inferred fields and enriched fields for the article. Here's an example of an entity object contained in the JSON. Now let's try an example of our NLP enriched filtering capabilities. Keep in mind that filtering by an organization entity is only recommended for ambiguous brand names such as Apple, which can refer to a fruit as well as a company. If a company name is unique, like Boeing or Facebook, you should not use the organization entity, but rather use a simple term query, as it will generally return more results. We'll search for articles that mention the word Apple in the context of an organization. You can see there were a lot of results in the past 7 days. Let's refine that by requesting only results with a negative sentiment associated with this organization. And now we can see far fewer results matching our filter. Another example of an NLP-based query for risk intelligence is filtering for categories like recalls and an associated brand like Ford. Now that we've provided a basic overview of the Enriched News API, be sure to check out the playground by signing up for a free trial at webhose.io. For more details on how to use the Enriched News API, visit docs.webhose.io and click on the Enriched News API link.